Foster Financial is a boutique retirement and investment services firm that works with individuals and employers who understand that when it comes to ensuring one's financial future, one size does not fit all. And here to share more about today's topic is, of course, Heather Foster. And Heather, it is so great to see you.
Always good to be here.
Yes, of course. And today we are talking about legislative risk and the effects on your wealth.
Yeah, because there are a lot of effects that it can have on people. So I know everyone, you may or not be somebody that wants to pay attention to what we've got going on.
Well, that's why we have our financial advisor to do that for us.
Yeah,
right?
so you don't have to watch the news every single day, because every single day it seems like there's something that's changing. But legislation risk has always been something that you have to plan into a financial plan. As an advisor, if you just look at the investments, that's only one component to somebody's wealth and their future and their family's future, especially talking about that multi-generational wealth. Legislation changes can have a detrimental or a very positive effect on someone's financial plan. So making sure, number one, that if you're not paying attention, because again, who wants to watch the TV every day, and there's something new out there every single day, it seems like, let your financial advisor do that. But make sure your financial professional is actually somebody that reads the legislation and understands the legislation and what those changes may mean for you, because there's a lot in this upcoming one. In most of these legislation bills, it's a lot of different things, and our job is to obviously dissect and pull out what affects our clients from a financial perspective. And financial, again, doesn't just look at the investment side, it's looking at taxes, legal, estate planning, it's all health insurance planning, and the investment planning. It's all of that encompassed. Any changes within those plans that can affect those items will affect and have an effect on your long-term financial plan. So number one, the biggest one that we've talked about in this act, that they may pass, is taking away the taxation of Social Security. That will affect so many people that we work with. And it may even affect somebody that's thinking, well, should I delay my Social Security or should I turn it on as soon as I possibly can? There's a lot of thoughts around that, as far as I should just turn it on as soon as I can, because what if it goes away? What if Social Security completely goes away? But this piece of it, if it takes away taxation of Social Security, when we design a financial plan, we actually run a full-blown report on telling people when to take Social Security, when their break-even ages are. But taking away the taxation of that will change all of those numbers. So to give you an example, in our firm, we're going to have to rerun all of our plans to see what effect will that lack of taxation now mean. Should we still tell somebody to wait till 67 or 70 to turn on their Social Security? Yes. Or should we now tell them to turn it on at age 62? There was a lot of sweeping changes in the bill about HSA contributions as well. So those things are going to directly affect our clients. And you need a workable financial plan, a CFO in your corner, if you will, somebody that's not just, again, investing your money, but someone that's paying attention to this legislation to tell you how it's going to affect. Maybe because we're not paying taxes on that Social Security, it means our wealth may go above the federal estate exemption level, and we need to maybe make some adjustments. So everything with these legislation changes will affect financial numbers in some form or fashion, and it's why we say that financial plans are living, breathing things, meaning that it can change. But legislation changes are very much out of our hands, and when they change, they have massive effects on your retirement plan. So you have to be working with somebody that understands the pivots that need to be made and designing a financial plan where they can pivot and mimic what may happen if this legislation gets passed, but maybe not this. Or they take away certain legislation that either benefits us, but there are things that we see come down the pike sometimes that are not beneficial for our customers as well.
Okay. It's always good to have a plan and have that support. Heather, thank you so much. And if you would like to work with Heather or another advisor at Foster Financial, all of that information is on your screen.